Greetings, good evening, Maastricht Radar today. This is the upper airspace in the north of Germany and the Netherlands. A lot of people misjudge this as a German center if we do this, because if we have the upper airspace, I'm already also doing a lot of the airspace of the Netherlands north of Amsterdam. Amsterdam is down here, so everything here at the coast and North Sea is my airspace today. So, good evening, Nick. Timo321, hello, identified correctly. We do even have an emote for that, don't we? Air Canada 839 Monitor Advisory 122.8, bye-bye. So, a little bit other viewpoint in that case. I do not do any top-down service, so I don't have Kilim 21 Echo Maastricht Radar contact. So I don't do any top-down service. This is an Enroute center station, upper airspace, which is pretty fun. So let's see what this evening traffic may come or not come. I tried to open the bandbox sector, but it looked really like a lot of traffic, or not even being the prime time yet. So I decided back to do the planned upper airspace of our Bremen Aller sector. Below is Timo Florian Olsen. He's doing all the top-down service, flight level 245 and below. So I'm 245 and up. But yeah, just hope you have as much fun as I have as well. And the train guy, hi, greetings. I will be flying with you today if the sim decides to load. Yeah, let's see. Would be cool. Java, moin. And Fabian also there. Cool. So, trying to work with CBDLC, which makes it a little bit easier for the absolutely non-conflicting, just en route traffic. You will notice some beeps and bleeps and whatever. This is mostly then CBDLC kicking in. And in my text, you can see these brackets around the call sign. That means this station is on CBDLC. And so I don't have to talk directly to them if I don't need or have to, but I can give them instructions via the internal message system.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Veloc Aviation. I'm sorry for butchering your name. Many thanks. Little super chat here. Wow, that's cool. 7 ZRR. I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure. Let me Google it. South African Rand. Yes, I remember. Thank you for that. Pretty cool that you can give out such small amounts, which is pretty cool. I like it. So, as I just said, CBDLC, I have to do CBDLC message a lot earlier than I would do via voice, because it can take up to, I think, 3 minutes, but usually around 1 minute or something to really receive the message and really getting a response from that. So I need to be a little bit beforehand of that. Oh, he now requested Doro as a direct. Problem is, this is usually out of my... Oh, that's just at the end. I can give it to him. So,
Thank you.
Doro. Now it's sent via CBDLC. Proceed to take Doro. And as soon as he then accepted this, this will be green again. So, didn't have to talk with him. And the Finnair gets a CBDLC free text message. ATC service terminated. I will send it to him. And as soon as he accepts that, I think the radar tag is even dropped, which is pretty cool. Small, yeah. Yeah, 14 rand, yeah. Yeah, I just translated it into euros. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Huh? I just got a message. I am transmit only, if it's okay. That's interesting. We don't have that on Vatsim. Maybe he means receive.
Baltic 6 Romeo Victor, flight level 39380, good afternoon.
I'm transmit only. Oh, and I need to answer via text. That's interesting. I never heard that. That someone is talking via voice but cannot hear it. Huh? That's a new for me. Which airport? I don't have any airports today. I'm Maastricht Radar Upper Airspace with no top-down service. I'm the Enroute traffic in the north of Germany and Netherlands. This here is the Netherlands and North Sea. Scottish airspace at the west. I'm trying to control all the upper airspace. Yeah, north of Germany. Theo, what's the max level you're checking? So it starts at 245 flight level. I think 660 flight level. So 66,000 feet. I think above that is Houston. Nika, wo fängt dein Airspace an? My airspace starts at flight level 245 and above. I have a lower airspace, Bremen Radar, below me, which is Florian Olsen here in my chat as well. He's doing all the top-down service to the airports like Sylt and sending traffic to Hamburg and all that stuff. Tobin, moin. Moin, chillige Center mit 4-5 Aircraft. Ja, noch geht's. Yeah, Houston Space Center wanted to dismayed. I wish. Send him as well. So no other center stations except us, except Timo and me here in this area. From the south airplanes, I always have to check if they had plane to coming. Lufthansa A36, Maastricht Radar contact. So beep 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 always means CBDC something. In this case, it was a lockoff. John Wolves, yeah, for the airplanes, at least for the commercial ones, but there are other airplanes who can fly a lot higher, and I can do radar services up to flight level 660.
Maastricht Radar, good evening, Lima November, Charlie Hotel Lima, flight level 390, inbound Armada.
Of course, there's nothing there. Unless it's something I cannot control because it's some secret military stuff or whatever. Lima November Charlie Hotel Lima. Maastricht Radar contact squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Lima November Charlie Hotel Lima.
Oh, Leipzig Air already descending, is at Haida. Wondering why, but okay. Usually I would descend them here and they're at 250 approximately at this area. But less work for me. Thanks, Timo. Ryanair 7 Lima Mike, monitor advisory 122.8. Bye bye. Can you control military? Military as in Vatsim military? Yes. They're, in that case, normal airplanes like others as well. There are military special ops, which we also, if we can try to control that. I'm not very fond of it, but exactly in this area here at the North Sea coast, so this is Hamburg, this is North Sea, they're usually training in this area here, so they get some TRAS, so some areas blocked for commercial traffic, so then we try to get them around this area. And stuff like fuel tankers who are doing then anchor movements while some other airplanes try to refuel there. I do not do active scrambles or stuff like that. I'm absolutely against that on Vatsim. There is some possibility to do that, but it's a high barrier to do that. And I think it's so much that it doesn't make any fun anyway. You can't just scramble another airplane. So intercepting means scramble. No. Why does Vatsim radar show Bremen radar instead of Maastricht radar? Because you are not on the correct flight level. You need to switch into the wet glass mode of the Vatsim map and then get the correct flight level, because Bremen radar is below me from ground up to flight level 245. That's Bremen radar Heide sector, that's Timo. And I'm Maastricht radar, the upper sector above that, only upper en route traffic, flight level 245 up to everything I can control. And that's another sector. So if you tune in flight level 270 or something, you may be able to see me. Yeah, the Vatsim map has wet glass included. That's the great thing about it. So no problems with that. Using it often, very often. I think you can even do flight following with your own Vatsim ID. So, oh, well. Still 75 miles. KLM21 Echo, you still have 74 miles to reach flight level 260. So usually you can still fly 30 miles. Would you like to descend now?
No, we can stay at 30 miles. 5360, KM21 Echo, thank you.
KM21 Echo, Roger, I will call you back. Actually, I think this was a mistake. It's 30 miles prior to Blue Bar, isn't it? They changed... I was thinking about Elde. I'm old, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's Blue Bar 23... No, it's okay. Should reach that Maybe he wasn't that wrong for that. I'm here to learn as well. CRC needs to add to show who's talking. Makes life easier. Yeah, radio direction finder is a thing. I mean, they do have that in real life as well. Mr. Zodiac, moin. Yep, Yannick, correct. Okay, M21 Echo. Start your descent. Descent to flight level 260.
Flight level 260, okay, M21 Echo.
So, Daniel darfst du in Hamburg lotsen. Das würde ich wissen. Ich habe kein Daniel derzeit in der Liste. Also in der aktiven. Lufthansa 830, Descent to flight level 280.
Descent to flight level 280, Lufthansa 830.
Scandinavian 69 X-ray monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, Lufthansa 69 X-ray.
Trying to zoom in the chat here a little bit. Don't want to miss so much from you. So, yeah, now it's working. Looking at that, I could have done the bent box sector with this area as well. But yeah, actually there, everything is crossing and conflicting again. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Approximately 9 to 10 aircrafts more, which would already be a lot. But yeah, never mind. Just let's do an easy center session for now. It's not prime time anywhere, anyhow near. The evening just started, so I can chat a lot with you. So that's interesting. CRC is based on real-life stars and AROM. So these are the systems used by the FAA. So USA, they won't add it. I see. But didn't you get a new system there as well? I saw some streamer using something which really looks very similar to our Euroscope setup. And he was so happy about it. He was fanatic, I guess. And I was watching it and just thought, well, that's our usual functions and viewpoint. So I guess they got something new there and adding some most needed functions there. I'm not sure. It was not Euroscope. It was some other software used in the States, but I didn't see what it exactly was. Vatsim, I'm not sure. I don't know. Wasn't Vatsim the light gray system used in Australia? That's a completely different beast. Lufthansa 830 monitor advisory 122.0. No, correction. Copenhagen just came online. Contact Copenhagen Control 136.555. Bye bye.
Contact Copenhagen on 136.555 Lufthansa 830. Dankeschön, schönen Abend auch. Tschüss.
The big one, EDDH Center. Yeah, Vatsim is mainly Australia, New Zealand, but parts of the US as well. Oh, okay. But this looked completely different than what I saw. So the software I saw there in the stream really resembled our Euroscope Alpha variant, the dark one. So what we are using in the north of Germany. Vatsim is only used in Oceania. I see. KLM21 Echo Monitor Advisory 122.8. Bye-bye.
122.8, bye, KLM21 Echo.
So 2 free departures today in Hamburg. That means airplanes flying to the east do have some more miles to climb up. So they can reach the 230 and 270 AM. Nice. I know Canada has adopted Euroscope now. Oh. Yeah, well, actually, that's also possible that I watched a streamer from Canada. Totally possible. Because I can't remember which area he was controlling. Didn't recognize that, so I thought it was something like in the western states. So something like California or whatever, but could have been Canada. Yeah, nice. Penguin, hey. Greetings. Well, in that case, Yanni, I guess I can try to get a visiting request to Canada. Because I'm not going to learn CRC. This software is crazy. I saw this in some other streams as well. You have to remember a lot of shortcuts. So it's all used by shortcuts. Typing in stuff, so I don't know. Not very visual helping. Parker, hello, is your summer vacation already over? Which summer vacation? No money for vacation, so yeah, I'm here. But summer is not over, that's a problem. It's getting very hot as well in the next days again. Today started again. Fortunately, it's not that hot yet in my room here. So I guess it worked out that I cooled the room down this morning and it held the temperature very good. German engineering of homes. It's isolated very good, but we don't have air conditioning. So starting Sunday, it's getting nice again, cool again for at least a week or so. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm not a person who likes summer. Totally not. And is the fan already running? My only fan is not on. Air Baltic. Ah. This is weird. Transmitting. Like Fabian said, this is a receive only and getting a UNO reverse card in that. So he's transmitting, but he cannot
Good evening,
hear me.
174 with you, passing flight level 235 for 330.
KLM 8174, Maastricht Radar contact. Climb to flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, KLM 8174, thank you.
Vatsim ATC has been a bit quieter than usual for the last 2 months. I also hardly had any time to fly myself. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the region where you're looking at the time, and I still think it's more than enough traffic, but it's getting even more when autumn starts, when the cold and dark time starts. Usually we do have a lot more traffic. So not going to predict what the chaos will be this year. Also in real life, are airspaces on radar screens more dark like on stream? What do you mean? This is the real life presentation, how it looks like in real life. It totally depends on the center and software.
15 Alpha, passing flight level 200, climbing for 240.
Pinner 15 Alpha, Maastricht Radar contact, continue climb flight level 270.
Continue climb flight level 270 for now, 15 Alpha.
So yeah, totally depends. If you're looking at other people on Vatsim, for example, in our Langen radar and Munich, they do have the daylight version of the software. So it's pretty light up there. That's like it is in real life. And this is, for example, the Maastricht radar profile with the green colors and dark background. That's what they use in real life. Good evening. Yeah, Tim. Hey, greetings. How many channels for the OnlyFans subscription? Yeah. Let me be your daddy or what? Not sure about the model there. The marketing model. I prefer dark mode? Yeah, same with me. Because we don't have the daylight rooms they have in real life. It works, so the daylight mode works if your room is pretty light up. What do we do at home? We usually are sitting in our dark rooms. Air Baltic 6 Romeo Victor expedite descent, 2,500 feet per minute or greater. You have to be at 260 in the next 20 miles.
Sorry, was that for KLM 8174?
KLM 8174 negative. We love casual lights, yeah.
3,000 feet or greater, Air Baltic 6 Romeo Victor.
Pinner 15 Alpha, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865.
Contact Copenhagen Control 127.865 and 15 Alpha.
Not sure if this is correct. Oh, damn it. What are they using there? Timo, please help me out. They have no notes. Why do I get 127.865 even though the EDDH center is 136.555? EKUC. I've never heard of that. Is this upper control? Looks like it, huh? So I need to start my Vatsim map as well. I'm still looking at Fantastic most of the time, which is 2D-dimensional only and has no slider. What do I have here? 27. Unfortunately, I cannot show that in stream because I have an application streaming, not screen. So UC, Copenhagen Control UC Center. Oh, it's just the area around Copenhagen. From top to bottom, I think. 120? Yeah. And upper airspace? Also. 9. Da ist halt der alte C-Center ist da jetzt online, ne? UC, das ist nur Copenhagen, habe ich gerade gelernt. Also die Ecke da.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Yankee, flight level 380.
Lufthansa 8 Victor Yankee, Maastricht Radar Kontakt. Das ist merkwürdig. Sieht er mich nicht? Haben auch beide den aktuellen Eric.
Maastricht, hello, Alpaca 872 Golf, flight level 430 inbound Ragsflug.
Alpaca 872 Golf, Maastricht Radar Kontakt. Lima November Charlie Hotel Lima Monitor Advisory 122.8, bye bye.
Advisory 122.8 Lima, Hotel Lima. Thank you, bye bye.
Advisory 6 Romeo Victor.
Thank you. Ah, Vasi. So long. 80 man. 80 man, thank you.
Maastricht Radar, Air Baltic 64 Bravo, flight level 240.
Air Baltic 64 Bravo, Maastricht Radar Contact, climb to flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, Air Baltic 64 Bravo.
Actually, I didn't see him, that he's flying to EAM. But yeah. Now I can give him a squawk and then send him back. Over 6.5 years now already. Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
Maastricht, good evening. November 236 Hotel, descending to flight level 320 for the Blizzard 1 Alpha Schiphol.
November 236 Hotel, Maastricht Radar Contact, squawk 1000, descend to flight level 260.
Sending flight level 260 and squawking 1000, November 236 Hotel.
Air Baltic 64 Bravo, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865.
127.865, Air Baltic 6 Bravo.
Yeah, Luis, actually, this is the first time for me I really recognize the Copenhagen UC Center. Because I'm usually not controlling, for example, at event times of Copenhagen or Copenhagen Control. So I usually only know one center being online. Or at least they've changed a lot as well in the last couple of months or the last year. So yeah, sometimes I need to learn and look at the dimensions and different flight levels as well, because I was not sure if it's an upper only or not. So if it's an upper only, it's at 280 and above. That means I need to watch out if I get the airplanes high enough for the correct center, or look if Euroscope just made a wrong predictions. This happens as well, more than often. I meant like here on Euroscope, your airspace is very dark. Meanwhile, the other sectors that are neighboring your sectors are in gray. I'm sorry, I explained badly. Yeah, that means that's the active sector for me. That helps me a little bit seeing which is my active sector, while the light gray means it's unconcerned. Yeah, so this is Scottish, this is Denmark, this is Bremen radar and upper airspace in the east. Then we do have our Bremen radar and Maastricht sectors on the south. This is the German coastline, approximately. So, northwest Germany, upper airspace, and Netherlands upper airspace. That's my area. So it's just help me to see at a quick glance where my airspace is. And thank you. Oh, taking out Finkenwerder. Yeah, nice. So BCO? Ah, Beluga. Oh, okay. Sector codes are really confusing in Copenhagen. I still have not figured the naming of them yet. Yeah, in the past they used just something like C, K, W and all this stuff, and now they do have another identifier. Change something like that. I just hope Euroscope doesn't mess up too much, and yeah, well, it happens. Other way around, it still happens as well when we do upper-lower split, because we do have other flight levels. So if you, for them, 280 is the upper airspace, for us it's 250. So sometimes get missed about that. Oh, nice. November 6 Hotel, proceed direct RTIP.
Direct RTIP, November 26 Hotel.
And November 6 Hotel, contact Amsterdam Radar now, 134, decimal 375.
Push north to Amsterdam 134, 375. Thanks for the ATC, we'll see you next time, November 236 Hotel.
Nice. So now I do have an Amsterdam, I do have Copenhagen, 2 centers. Still missing something in the south. Daniel, say hi. Yeah, hi.
Coordination request.
Yeah, usually I can't do that. Unless... yeah, the problem is then crossing to all the traffic in that area here. Usually the route is like here. Line 2, Sierra Papa, Maastricht Radar contact. Heide Jever. Direkt Ripsos aus dem Westen, für dich okay? Amsterdam ist online und der fängt irgendwie an der Grenze auch schon wieder an, der Ripso zu klären. Müssen wir mal gucken. Yeah, made 174, descent to flight level 250.
Descent flight level 250, KLM at 174.
So I was thinking about direct Mimva. That's at the airspace there. But yeah, inbound to Hamburg, they will pass each other. That's why we do have these airways. That's why you're not flying directly to your destination.
Coordination request.
Ja, hatte ich auch eben geguckt, aber der wird erst clear of traffic sein, wenn er bei mir ist. Ja, guck doch mal. Bis der clear of traffic ist er eh bei mir. Ja, when clear of traffic. KLM 8174, contact Bremen Radar 125, decimal 855. Bye-bye.
125, 855, have a nice evening, KLM 8174.
How do I become a Vatsim controller as a Vatsim pilot? First, you do not have to be a Vatsim pilot, but it helps. Second, you need to look into your local VACC, so your local Vatsim group. Totally depends in which country you want to control, or usually where you come from, but because it mostly makes sense to control in your native language, so it totally depends from where you are. And then there's usually an application, application. So somewhere to get into the system for the waiting list to get to be a controller. Being a controller means, or if you like to get ATC, to be an ATC, you really need to learn a lot. If you like self-study, if you like logic puzzles, if you like the challenge of learning something on your own, then ATC is a rewarding hobby. Virtual ATC. So maybe let's start with that. Where do you come from? And you need to be able to communicate and work with others. Yes, it helps for real life as well. I'm a lot more stress resistant and not so much open for bullshit anymore. So you can't trigger me that fast as maybe. Zero will be your final cruise level.
Sounds good, Center 367.
Is there any practice you need to do? Or is it a dumb question? No, there are no dumb questions, really. How do you know? I mean, there's a lot of practice before you really can control. And in the long run, you even need to do a practical test to get your rating. So before that, you're doing trainings and mentorship programs and all that stuff. So people will guide you before you can control on your own. It's a lot more than piloting. That's a different, because Just have to learn a lot more than being a pilot on Vatsim. Being a pilot on Vatsim means, yeah, YOLO. Just start it. Yeah. Clear 320. Yeah, William, please look. Let me see. Can I? Maybe I can see where you can find the Discord. Vatsim Discord servers. Ah, there it is. No, Discord invite. No. Vatsim Community Hub. There's a list with all the countries. About Discord. I think that's it. That's a full release, the F above that. That means the next station can work with it even in the airspace of the other one. So on Twitch as well. This is the URL where you get all the communities of the different countries you can join. So mostly Discord servers. Bertramo, hi, good evening, how are we doing tonight? Not that much traffic yet, so I can chat a lot more. So William, for you, just join Vatsim Scandinavia on their Discord and they probably will have information there, or just ask now. So you get to know some people as well. Welcome to the big Vatsim community. No, it doesn't mean that, Yama. No. It reads full release because I can already.
Good evening, Lufthansa 1 Echo Mike, flight level 350 inbound Rizzo.
Lufthansa 1 Echo Mike, Maastricht Radar contact. Because you can also get a T for turn, a D for release descent, or a full for everything else. I don't know why, but there's something about aviation I can explain. Just love it. Yep. Welcome to dedication, passion, and just a nice hobby. Of course. I mean, why do we love plane spotting? This is a stupid thing to do, but I'm still feeling like a child seeing airplanes and trying to get a picture of it. That's in Romania. There's a controller that stays on approaches with very little traffic for way too long, like up to 10 hours. Okay. I get brain lagged after 2 hours, and usually after 4 hours, I'm completely done. Alpaca 872 Golf, monitor advisory 122.8, by the way. Alpaca 872 Golf, monitor advisory 122.8.
122 simulate Alpaca 872 Golf, bye-bye.
Florian, because I'm not Bremen Radar. On the map you see the lower airspace, the sector below this sector here. It's a 3D airspace. That's a great thing about it. Carglux 7404, Maastricht Radar contact. I'm Maastricht Radar, the upper airspace, above North Germany and Netherlands, and starting at flight level 245. While Bremen Radar is the lower airspace and does not have the upper airspace combined today because I'm online as well. We splitted it in lower and upper. That's why. Florian, if you're watching a map.vatsim.net, you do have the possibility to use a flight level slider. So when you start using that and you get up to flight level 250, you see me online. That's the thing. It's a complex airspace with a lot of overlapping different countries in one spot and all that stuff. That's pretty cool. I sadly have contacted the lower sector of Amsterdam when I was at flight level 360 one time. Yeah, happens. I know. So they do have a lower only sector for a couple of months now because it was just too much traffic to handle Amsterdam with the upper together. So sometimes they only open the lower sector, so you're on Unicom in the upper airspace. This didn't happen back in the days, but today I'm totally related because we do have a lot of traffic which can't be handled with one controller. It's not happening anymore. In real life, these are all different centers. For how far does your airspace go to the north? Are you reaching? Yes, of course. This is the German coastline. So this is the North Sea. And this is Denmark here. I'm at the border with Denmark. Copenhagen is up here. So yeah, of course. I'm directly south of all the Copenhagen centers. 1,700 pilots on Vatsim right now. Yeah, well, that's a nice number. What's that? T7 Boss? Interesting. Looking at the flight strip. No operator. So it's just numbers and characters. Yeah, so Copenhagen, Scottish in the west. London is southwest down there. Below me, yeah. We are a lot more north than London. Always boggles my mind. Always, as a kid, I always thought we are at least at the same altitude, at the same. How is it called? Even called? I don't know. Breitengrad in Germany. In German. Yeah. Oh, damn it! Can't find the words today. Longitude and latitude. That is. Don't ask me which one. I think latitude. Isn't it? This is something like 54 degrees latitude. Longitude are the other ones, huh? No, or the other one, right? I don't know. Do you have anything else open in order to control other than Euroscope? Something on your other screens? Yes. Controlling means you need like N+1 monitors, so extra monitors. I do have VACS open for our communication tool. I do have Track Audio online for talking to you. I do have TeamSpeak for internal coordinations. I usually do have open extra V8s if I do any top-down service. So yeah. Then I of course have Navigraph down here if I need any charts. So yeah. And then the whole bunch of windows for streaming adds up. Yeah, so the Finnair is not contacting me. I guess he doesn't see me on the radar. Because he's on Unicom. That's interesting. Deine Finnair ist auf Unicom. Ja, die du vorhin geschickt hast, da die jetzt an der Grenze ist zu Dänemark, weil hat mich bestimmt nicht gesehen auf der Map. Da hast du bestimmt was Falsches gesagt. Atkis for the lower, yeah. Moin identified. Actually, I'm not using it anymore. I'm totally fine using my gut feeling in some decisions. Cargolux 7404, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865. Cargolux 7404, Maastricht Radar. Maybe they are not listening to me. They can't listen to me. Cargolux 7404, Maastricht Radar. Sometimes track audio kicks me out, I guess. Interesting. Tango 7 Bravo Oscar Sierra Sierra, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Lufthansa 1 Echo Mike, descent to flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Lufthansa 1 Echo Mike.
Finnair 367, contact. Finnair 367, contact Amsterdam Radar 134, decimal 375.
134, decimal 375, Finnair 367, see ya.
Ja, macht man dann so, anstatt zum Center zurückzukehren, ne?
Maastricht, Servus, Finnair 69 Victor.
Finnair 69 Victor, Maastricht Radar, hello, now contact please Copenhagen Control 127.865.
127.865, Finnair 69 Victor.
Have you ever controlled an airship? Nothing to control there, really, I think. No, actually, an airship like a Zeppelin or something, no.
Radar, good evening.
I did have some blips.
Level 237 to 240.
Finnair 1424, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact, climb to flight level 270.
270, Finnair 114.
Amsterdam.
Radar, hello, Nordic 58 uniform for level 380.
Nordic 58 uniform, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Do you want to get a call from the pilots without a contact me when they are entering your airspace? If you know that and do it in time, yeah, why not? I don't call the controller without a contact me, as I don't know if they're maybe on break. No, you shouldn't do. You should expect the other way around. If they are, you expect, if you see a center, you expect to work with him unless he sends you away. The break is mostly for other controllers, not for you. So you can see it anyway. 390, yes, okay for me. So Scandinavian just above you, the controller just asked me if you can hand off this station at 390, which is unusual because it's to the west, so it needs to be
good evening,
even.
Fraction 2999, inbound Cougar level 450.
Fraction 2999, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Finnair 1424, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865. Finnair 1424, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865.
127.865, we can line Finnair 124.
Lufthansa 1 Echo Mike, contact Bremen Radar 125.855.
Bremen 125.855. Lufthansa 1 Echo Mike, just.
A good question, Luis. If you think you got the right station, just try it. If you're unsure, just ask.
Maastricht Radar, hello. Effect 5 over logbook, flight level 370.
Yeah, Albania 525, Maastricht Radar, contact. Beluga 134, contact Amsterdam Radar at 134.375. Bye-bye. Beluga 134, contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375.
134.375, Beluga 134.
With that glass, it's easy to find the right controllers. Yeah, be happy about that. In Americas, sometimes it's quite hard. I mean, in the States, it's quite easy because they really have just top to bottom borders. So should be easy. But the rest of Americas, I don't know. But south. But if you didn't know, just ask. Maybe send a text anyway if you're 30 miles in front. Well, expect to contact me like 20-25 miles before their airspace anyway. But I'm be frank with that. In some countries, they demand of you that you contact them beforehand on your own. Well, usually in our countries here around here, in Germany, for example, it's mostly like, we will send you a contact me. Because mostly when you call in, you might be at the wrong center because you were watching an old map or whatever and it doesn't display it right. If you're using that glass with the correct flight level, then you usually know where to call in, that's correct. But most people are not using it yet. So they're using a simplified version, which is usually only the lower airspace. That's why some people were asking here in the chat as well, why I'm called Bremen Radar on Vatsim map and not Maastricht. Yeah, because that's the lower airspace, which is online. And only these dimensions are displayed as well. So people usually then, if you, for example, controlling the lower airspace...
Maastricht Radar, good evening, Scandinavia 1589, flight level 390.
Scandinavia 1589, Maastricht Radar contact. So if you're controlling the band box with the upper airspace together, people think that the airspace ends at the German border. Sometimes they even switch onto Unicom on their own because, yeah, I left Germany. What do you want from me? And then sometimes so we have to say, yeah, actually, you're still 107 miles in my airspace. Please do not switch the frequency on your own if you're under control. That's not something you need to account for. If you think I forgot you, ask me. Oh, and on other news, Latvia is getting Mode Sierra before Hamburg. Yeah, it's okay. I think Mode Sierra in the whole country and radar position is a lot more important than on an airport. So this one is inbound Billund. Billund means we need to descend him. He gets 170 at the border to Denmark, which is not my airspace. So I need to get him down to 250 and then to Bremen Radar.
Coordination request.
Yeah, just looking if he's flying over this edge here. It's okay.
Radar Finnair, Niner Papa Foxtrot flight level 350.
Finnair, Niner Papa Foxtrot, Maastricht Radar contact.
Maastricht, good evening. Wildstar 265, flight level 360 inbound Phoenix.
White Star 265, Maastricht Radar contact, descent to flight level 250. For now at 2,000 feet per minute or greater due to passing traffic.
Descend 2,000, flight level 250, 2,000 feet or greater, Wildstar 265.
Sending him down now. Because otherwise it would be a dive behind them. We'll see. Albania 525 monitor advisory. Correction. Now Bremen Radar is online. Contact Bremen Radar 127.865. Bye bye.
Switching on uniform.
That's why rate is so important. Now I know he's diving below.
Coordination request.
And it's pretty close. Too close for being comfortable, I think. But now they're separated in the next tick. White Star 265, normal rate of descent.
Normal rate, Wildstar 265, and any reason for that early descent?
We did you at 170 and because I need to send you to Bremen Radar.
Roger.
Nordic 58 uniform, descent to flight level 260.
Descent for level 260, Nordic 58 uniform.
Oshi, hey, what's the main difficult part of controlling Maastricht? The main difficult part? It's en-route traffic, it's upper airspace controlling. Most complex part is usually descents and climb, crossing traffic, getting on the lowers, so which flight level at the exit points correctly and all that stuff, depending on the traffic flow, totally. The most complex part for me tonight is reading the chat, thinking about the chat, thinking in English, while controlling and trying to do a good job there. Because I lose some concentration, of course, for the entertainment, for reading chat and all this stuff. Daniel, thank you for your Prime sub. Hey. But I'm sorry, I cannot give you any quicker access to Hamburg. I'm not allowed to do that. I mean, that would be a reason to get kicked from Vatsim, I think. Why is he still not on 127865? Huh? Okay. Why is everyone on Unicom there? Even though the center is online? Looking who's online, I don't know. Eigentlich ist das eh meiner, ne? Und ich descende den 250 und dann geht er eigentlich so auf Höhe Hamburg, geht denn erst runter. Ja, mach ruhig, mach ruhig. Ja, ich nehme mir die da dann irgendwo. Ich meine, der muss 250 auf Höhe Hamburg sein, ne? Nee, ich suche gerade, warum ich den zu einem Ostcenter hier schicken sollte, aber der überhaupt nichts online hat. Also das wundert mich gerade alles.
Maastricht, good afternoon, it's Enroute 10 with you, flight level 370.
Itao 210 Maastricht Radar Contact. Ah, Mark is online, offline again, okay. So he was online like 2 minutes or what? Maybe tested something. Nordic 58 uniform, rate of descent 2000 feet per minute or greater.
2000 or greater, Nordic 58 uniform.
For your information, I need you at flight level 260, 30 miles prior to Blufa.
Roger, 30 miles before Blufa. Uniform. So sending him early because it's an CBDLC handoff. I think he got something wrong about the... okay. I think there was still another waypoint of a direct inside it. So he thought the next station might be Copenhagen. I think I got that one. 1, 2. Yeah, I just sent him back to Copenhagen. That was a problem. He's not even online there. Okay, thank you, Euroscope. That's a problem of wrong predictions. And I thought some center came online there. Too bad.
Maastricht, good evening. Beeline 4 Papa Golf, flight level 360 inbound Raxlow.
Beeline 4 Papa Golf, Bremen, Maastricht Radar Contact. Beeline 4 Papa Golf, descent to flight level 350 due to crossing traffic.
Coordination request.
Descending flight level 350. Beeline 4 Papa Golf.
Nordic 58 uniform, proceed direct RTIP, contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375.
Direct RTIP and contact 134.375 Nordic 58 uniform. Bye bye, thanks. Bin 9 Papa Foxtrot, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865, bye.
127.865, Finnair, Manner, Papa Foxtrot, so.
Helsinki loves to put the intersections into the tag, but they never use dot or slash, so it sees it as direct. Yeah, same with Amsterdam. They're using A and B and C or something, and yeah, it's annoying. Maybe send them an official request or something. Fraction 2 999 monitor advisory 122.8, bye bye.
Over to advisory for fraction 2 999, schönen Stream noch, ciao, ciao.
Dankeschön. During Hell, that's the event of Helsinki. Overload at some point had enough and ask FMP to speak to the ground. Yeah. Maybe someone should just explain to them. I always tell my trainees, use a dot or a slash in front. Otherwise, your scope tries to find a direct with it. Big Worm, moin. Thank you for your membership on YouTube. Very much appreciated. 34 months. Great. That's cool. Euroscope will not try to find it, it will find some. I can see, yes. Yes. Liam Neeson on telephone. Yeah, we'll find you.
Coordination request. Coordination request.
Yeah, the waypoint Alpha is above Netherlands. Yep, Luis, that's a big problem, isn't it? That's one out of a couple of days ago. So you sometimes have routes like like this then or something. It's not working out. Trying to figure out how to do CBDC in this thing? I don't know. Depends on which beluga it is. I don't know. To even working. Itaro 210, expect a later descent due to passing traffic below.
Expect late descend, Itaro 210.
Coordination accepted.
So what do we have there? Billund as well, Helsinki, Copenhagen. Now the traffic is raking up a little bit. Air Baltic, en route traffic to England and Ireland. Dublin, isn't it? DV? Delta Whiskey? Is Dublin. Right now we are at Glasgow in our group flight next Sunday. So I will post approximately tonight. I will post the new information. We will do a VFR flight. We fly into the Scottish Highlands. Should be pretty fun. So we will start at 12 Zulu on Sunday. It's our and yeah, sorry, had some coordination on the air as well. So Sunday 12 Zulu, VFR flight from Glasgow. That's where we landed last Sunday. And I guess we do have some ATC. I just spoke with the controller when we landed there. So hopefully they remember and join us. At least at the airport. Then we're flying out VFR into the Scottish Highlands to the north. I already have a nice route now. And flying to... Oh, I don't remember the name. Inmere or something, I don't know. It's in the north. Middle north of Scotland. And yeah, from there, the next IFR flight starts on Sunday after that. So yeah, I'm back. I'm doing the group flights again, each Sunday.
Maastricht Radar, good evening, Ryan, Eurowings 1 Mike, climb flight level 240.
Eurowings 1 Mike, Maastricht Radar contact, climb to flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Eurowings 1 Mike.
Beeline for Papa Golf, climb to flight level 370.
Climbing flight level 370, Beeline for Papa Golf.
Itaro 210, descend to flight level 250.
250, Itaro 210.
Scandinavian 1589, descend to flight level 380.
Descend to flight level 380, Scandinavian 1589.
Sounds nice, yes, hopefully.
Good evening,
Hopefully we do have some nice weather. That might be the biggest problem. Air Baltic 65 Tango, Maastricht Radar contact. Geil, so it is. Air Baltic 65 Tango, proceed direkt geil so.
Direkt geil, Air Baltic 65 Tango.
So next traffic inbound. You will be inbound as well. Can fly direct. Oh, it's not Tutla. Rexmi. Yeah, because it's the inbound to Billund, huh? Itao 210, contact Bremen, radar 125.855.
125.855, Itero 210, thank you, bye-bye.
I could have handled these two better.
This is Ivan Tavan at flight level 390, direct to the law.
Easy 121, Maastricht Radar, radar contact. Thinking about this afterwards, I could have done these two a lot more elegant.
Good evening,
Yeah, that's what it is.
Level 200 in Macaroni.
KLM 870, Maastricht Radar, radar contact. Climb to flight level 350.
Level 350, KLM 870.
Actually, when he reaches it, he needs to descend again.
To go away from the cockpit for 10 minutes.
What's that? Anatolia 47 Alpha, Maastricht Radar, radar contact. Climb to flight level 380 and 10 minutes approved. Report back. Yeah, he's already gone, I guess.
Say again the last part, climb for level 30 and what?
You are approved to leave the cockpit for 10 minutes max. Report back.
Approved to leave cockpit for 10 minutes max, Anatolia 47 Alpha.
Usually I don't give 10 minutes. 5 minutes is maximum you get in Germany, usually. But it's an en route and he's like 200 miles in. Just checking the flight levels and routes. So they, of course, they can cross as long as they do have a secured flight level. Scandinavian 1589, contact Amsterdam radar 134, decimal 375. Bye bye.
134.375, Scandinavian 1589.
Eurings 11 Mike, contact Amsterdam radar 134, decimal 375.
134, 375, Dankeschön für den Service, Tschüssi.
Tutsi. I'm a German now. Even though it's Maastricht, you know. Tutsi is Netherlands. Like it. So maybe you're wondering why the Finnair is not in my control. He's concerned, that's why the tag is white in this Maastricht profile. But he's still not in my airspace because, as I said, upper airspace, flight level 250 and above. So he's below this. This is, of course, Amsterdam radar. 245 and below. So they climb. That's why they climb to flight level 250 in that case. They can climb from below and then they give them to me. And we descend to 260 on the other hand in that region. So it's secured by 1000 feet. Oh, that's interesting. So the descents to Belgium already start as soon as they're in the airspace of the Netherlands, of Amsterdam radar. Because I do not descend to Belgium in any way. Even if they are 430 or whatever. Never really watched that. But yeah. Was? Das ist Bremen. Das ist ein Major Airport, Matthias. Du hast ja Departure Release. Immer. Wer hat das gesagt? Nee. Kann höchstens gesperrt werden, aber du hast eigentlich einen General Release. Nee, ist schon okay. SOP lesen. SOP lesen. We were just discussing about general release at the major airports.
Coordination request.
All smaller ones, you need to ask the radar controller for departure release. Might not even get into my airspace for like 2,000 feet and for a couple of minutes before I can send him over to the next station. Oh, he also joined CBDC. Today I'm trying to use the auto login of CBDLC. I'm usually not that fond of it, but it works out. It works out. Usually people are calling in before checking in the CBDLC. So you always have to be on voice as well. Please remember that. Wer ist denn Holzen 2?
Maastricht Radar, good evening, Finnair 9er Alpha Delta at 190 climbing to 250 inbound Groningen.
Finnair 9 Alpha Delta, Maastricht Radar contact. Climb to flight level 410. What high?
Climb 410, Finnair 9 Alpha Delta.
Coordination request.
Finnair 2 Kilo Echo ist dann mal released für Climb, ne? Nee, war nicht von mir. Habe ich nichts gemacht. Der Copenhagen hat bei dir requested, als er noch im Lower Airspace war. Deswegen hat er mich geskippt. Nein, überhaupt nicht. Ja. Also das ist schon fraglich, ne? Ja, Slow Climb, der hat dann gerechnet, dass er das nicht schafft und dann ist er dann bei Copenhagen, ne?
Maastricht, schönen guten Abend, Lufthansa von November Golf, passing 180.
Was wondering about that. Lufthansa von November Golf, Maastricht Radar Contact, climb to flight level 270.
Von November Golf, climbing flight level 270.
That's what you filed. Yep, 270. Oh well. What's CHH?
Coordination refused.
Hainan. Okay. Yeah, I don't want them in this area here. It's too close to not my airspace because of Earth curvature. Even if you get something like this they're usually flying in the wrong airspace then. So, actually, if he coordinated with me, if we could talk to voice, I would say direct Ripso at Dorfmu. So from here. That's okay. CBLDC requesting to descend. Nice. Beeline for Papa Golf, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865. Bye bye.
Contact Copenhagen Control on 127.865. Beeline for Papa Golf. Ciao, auf Wiedersehen.
Coordination request.
What's that for a cleared flight level 341? Is this even possible? KLM 87 Lima descent to flight level 250 now. KLM 87 Lima, Maastricht Radar.
KLM 87 Lima, descent flight level 250.
Takes too long sometimes. Just takes too long for CPDC to do anything. Let's get down. I mean, he requested the descent, huh? Yeah, combination of hobby delay and aircrafts. Yeah, sometimes you can even delay it in your aircraft because of some reality settings, and then it even makes it worth in that case. So please don't do it. There's enough delay anyway because of the slow network. Yeah.
Finnair 9 Alpha Delta requesting 3 minutes out of cockpit.
Finnair 9 Alpha Delta actually 5 minutes approved, report back.
5 minutes approved, Finnair 9 Alpha Delta.
There's a problem, 10 minutes is too long because then he needs to be already in the EDDH airspace. That's why this is not working. When you are using external programs like Easy CBDLC, it's way faster, but it's not that fun, I guess. The most fun of CBDLC is using this in your cockpit. Oh, have fun. Mit der Leipziger? Oh, Roger. When you're using external programs... sorry, I already read that. But yeah, I never used the external programs. I think if the airplane doesn't have it, I think I'm not going to use it. Because then I have to check outside of the simulator and all that stuff. Yeah. I only use it on planes that don't have it built-in. I see. Okay. The MSFS 24330. Is this freeware? Is this one from Microsoft? Not sure, because I think all bigger airplanes from Payware also, they do have the hobby network in it. I see.
Maastricht, hello. Leipziger Center 2, flight level 240, inbound LNAT.
Leipziger 772, Maastricht Radar contact, climb to flight level 370, final course level.
Climb to flight level 370 for Leipziger Center 2.
So, traffic meeting at one point.
Finnair Alpha Delta is back in cockpit.
Finnair Alpha Delta, thank you. I always wanted to use it on my tallest plane, but most of the time I talk on frequency. Yeah. I mean, you need to listen to it anyway, but what I like about the system is using the pre-departure clearance. And that helps out even if you don't have an explicit delivery position. So it helps out the controllers using PDC. But CPDLC, I mean, yeah, okay. It's nice, but you need to be aware of the frequency anyway all the time. It's not CPDC plus Netflix. So he's descending to 170 to Bieland. Already at Bremen. He's trying to climb 410. Quite high. Not sure if they meet. Let me see. Yeah, they will cross.
Coordination request.
Yeah. 7.5 miles is the closest they get as prediction. Oh, and now I got it direct anyway. Easy 1-to-1, précis direct Kilo Oscar Romeo. Core.
Direct Kilo Oscar Romeo is A121.
Ooh, someone.
I'm going to tell you 47 Alpha, hello?
Hello? So he's back. At least he didn't meow out on the frequency. So they're descending to 230 to Bremen as well. That's unusual. But yeah, okay. So they will miss me. Lufthansa 4 November Golf, descend to flight level 250.
Lufthansa 4 November Golf, descending to flight level 250.
Maastricht, hello. Finnair 9 Papa Lima, descending to flight level 230, passing 270.
F9 Papa Lima, you will descend below me. Contact Bremen radar now. 125.855.
Okay, 125.855. Finna Papa Lima, ciao.
Master, good Northern, Beeline 5, Mike, Quebec, passing flight level 235, flying flight level 240.
Beeline 5, Mike, Quebec, Maastricht Radar contact. Climb to flight level 360.
Climb flight level 36, Beeline 5, Mike, Quebec.
Der Kommentar ist aus Kopenhagen dabei, der Finne. Ja, habe ich auch gedacht, habe ich auch gerade im Stream erzählt. Ich so, eigentlich bleibt er bei mir oben, aber dann geht er halt zu dir. Lieber so als andersrum. Dass die Hamburger immer oben bleiben, ne? 8-0 at Hamburg. Easy 121 contact Copenhagen Control 127.865 vorbei.
Over to Copenhagen 127.865. Easy 121. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
Lufthansa 4 November Golf Contact Bremen Radar 125.855 vorbei.
Lufthansa 4 November Golf Bremen 125.855. Vielen Dank für den Service. Schönen Abend, ciao, ciao.
Maastricht Control, good evening, Iberia 7 Lima Delta, flight level 350.
Iberia 7 Lima Delta, Maastricht Radar Contact. Eine Iberia 7 Lima Delta, proceed direkt Ripso.
Can it please be the direct for 7 Lima Delta?
Iberia 7 Lima Delta, proceed direkt Ripso. Romeo India Bravo Sierra Oscar.
Okay, thank you very much. Direct reach 7 Lima Delta.
In einer Alpha Delta Contact Copenhagen Control 127.865.
127.865 in Air 9 Alpha Delta. Thank you very much for the safe. Have a good evening. Bye bye.
Okay. So, text, always a problem. Leipzig 772, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Advisory 122.8 für Leipziger 772, danke der Job.
Scandinavian way too high, needs to descend. Quite fast, at like 3,000 feet per minute now. Ja, hi. Wenn man Maastricht lotst, braucht man die Approval Endorsements von... Ja, depending on where you are, you need it, yes. You don't get Maastricht upper only. You get the center there with Maastricht above it. So no, there's no upper only endorsement. We had that a couple of years ago, but this didn't survive GCAP and all that stuff. We needed to restructure, so it's always the center familiarization. And then you can control the Maastricht above from that section as well.
Juliet Whiskey, flight level 260, climbing 340, inbound Marcos.
What was it? Red Nose 32 Juliet Whiskey, Maastricht Radar identified. Climb to flight level 360.
Climb to 360 for Red Nose 32 Juliet Whiskey.
Can't wait to do center. Yeah, nice. Air Baltic 65 Tango, contact Amsterdam Radar 134, decimal 375. Bye-bye.
Amsterdam Radar 134, 375, thanks. Bye, Air Baltic 7 Flight Tango.
As I said, 3,000 feet or more. Maastricht Amsterdam has only the Yankee, yes, but we do have a lot more. Our Maastricht is more than one sector. It's Jever, Holstein, Celle, Solling, Münster, and Ruhr. That's our Maastricht. So this is the complete sector, which is a great big one. And I wish you could control that. Not in the evening. No. Hamburg inbounds to Bremen Radar, not Maastricht. So FSF, where are you controlling? Which center? Would be interesting. I mean, it's quite a big country, isn't it? Continent, not country. Continent. So, what's happening next? En route to Helsinki, not in my airspace, for 2 miles. Then Norway, and we do have our crossing. Copenhagen again. So is something in Copenhagen? I mean, what's today? Today's Thursday, so nothing there really. Thursday is usually Hamburg. That's why there's a lot of traffic down there. But we do not start our official events until up to next month. Summer break. Oh, a lot of traffic coming in. Nice. But actually they all dive below me because I'm more than a relief or something. I don't know how to say that. I'm getting all the en route traffic, so Timo can concentrate on the lower airspace here. And of course, we do have an Hamburg approach already. Billund Weekly, so Copenhagen is always staffed as center relief. Yeah, because Billund Weekly, so everyone is flying to Copenhagen. I love that. It's the same with us here. It's the same on Sundays. So it's Hannover and Bremen evening event, so everyone is flying to Hamburg.
Maastricht, hello, Red Nose 4 Charlie Alpha, flight number 320 inbound Bluefer.
Red Nose 4 Charlie Alpha, Maastricht Radar contact. Climb to flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Red Nose 4 Charlie Alpha.
Who was that?
Maastricht Radar, Scandinavia 22 with you, 330.
Scandinavian 22, Maastricht Radar contact. Beeline 5 Mike Quebec contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375 vorbei. Beeline 5 Mike Quebec contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375 vorbei.
Coordination request.
Oh, so he already switched the frequency. Nice.
Center, Emirates 826 Super with you at flight level 400, heading direct to Raymond.
Emirates 826, Maastricht Radar contact.
Maastricht Radar, hello, Lufthansa 6 Lima Kilo, flight level 380 inbound to Brumel.
Lufthansa 6 Lima Kilo, Maastricht Radar contact. So now a mark is online again, our east center in Bremen. Good to know. Just checking something.
Coordination refused.
Oh, did I miss something? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see it. Oh well. Not sure why the V-line is not on the next frequency. I just checked where he is. He is on the next frequency, even though he didn't answer me. Ah, now he's got the switch. Anatolia 47 Alpha, contact Maastricht Radar 134.375. Yeah, Amsterdam Radar.
Anatolia 47 Alpha, say again.
Anatolia 47 Alpha, contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375.
Contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375 Anatolia 47 Alpha, sector for service.
Doesn't sound like Irish. I know. But his origin is Dublin, looking at his name. Iberia 7 Lima Delta, descent to flight level 250, rate of descent 2,500 feet per minute or greater.
Ascent flight level 350 and rate of descent 2,500 feet or greater.
This time I forgot the Iberia. A bit late. So, then you get a rate. So they will miss me. That's okay. Same with this. Not going to take them. Next station can already get a contact me on them if I like it. Looked so hard, I even forgot this guy. Iberia 7 Lima Delta contact Bremen radar 125.855.
Bremen radar now 125.855. Iberia 7 Lima Delta.
Scanner 410 by Saddle 36.
Scandinavian 4th Mike Maastricht Radar contact. Oh, my prediction traffic is getting yellow again. Look at that. Guess a lot of airplanes are coming from, yeah, from the north. Ooh, interesting. Brussels, Amsterdam, Brussels, okay. Do we even have, do we have a Brussels event as well? Let them all come. It's okay.
De Lufthansa.
Yeah, so not much to do and just waiting for everything to come into my sector. But don't have to sequence anything yet. We'll see. Maybe into Brussels. Emirates 826, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye. Need to say everything twice. Emirates 826, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Control level 360.
What's up, 4 Kilo Victor, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Emirates A26, Maastricht Radar. Okay, so Lufa at 24, 25.
Scandinavian 187, passing flight level 215.
Scandinavian 187, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Climb to flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, Scandinavian 187.
Red Nose 123, with you, flight level 360.
Red Nose 123, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Or maybe, I think track audio is sometimes kicking me out, or my receiving, without even telling me. It's not what I want. Red Nose 32, Juliet Whiskey, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Auto advisory for Red Nose 32, Juliet Whiskey, good evening, see you.
Lufthansa 4 Kilo Victor, eine Off-Topic-Frage.
Go ahead.
4 Kilo Victor in der ATIS von Frankfurt ist zum Beispiel Bird Activity mit drin. Ist es dann ungern gesehen, wenn ich zum Beispiel irgendeinen Go-Around wegen dem Bird simuliere?
Kommt auf die Traffic-Menge an, wie du Lust hast. Wenn es so ist, ist so.
Ja, okay, danke sehr, 4 Kilo Victor.
Not my circus. I'm really not sure about that, really. There's reported bird activity at the airport and you do a go-round because of simulated bird strike. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. I mean, you can always go around, no? Don't you? But rather, you should maybe look the situational awareness there. And look if this is really applicable now and makes sense to have some extra fun, but hopefully not at the cost of everyone else. So it depends, as most of the stuff in real life. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Maastricht told me to do a go-around. That's what I was thinking. That's why I tried to say it the way I said. Mm-hmm. Lufthansa 6 Lima Kilo Contact Amsterdam, Copenhagen, Control 127.865, vorbei.
Contact Copenhagen 127.865, Lufthansa 6 Lima Kilo.
Das. Ja, frag doch einfach mal so nach 15 Meilen Extra Space bei 1.5 General Release da in der Ecke. Da fällt doch höchstens ein Kuh um. Ja. So, some traffic to Frankfurt. Ja, Huhn, genau.
Lufthansa 9 Papa Kilo, low on flight level 360.
So, 9 Papa Kilo, Bremen Radar, moin. Ach, Quatsch, Maastricht Radar, identified. Yeah, I need him slower. Let's see. So 10 minutes, 30 minutes. This should be okay. 10 miles right now.
Echo flight level 30 inbound, low on them.
Easy 62 Foxtrot Echo, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact.
Maastricht, hello, Scandinavian 7 to Mike, flight level 350, inbound Dosur.
Scandinavian 7 to Mike, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Don't know where the bleep is coming from. Easy. Oh, there, up.
Bremen Radar, hello, Lufthansa 190, flight level 240.
Coordination accepted.
Lufthansa 190, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Climbed flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Lufthansa 190.
Maastricht Radar, Red Nose 56 Yankee, flight level 360, inbound Massa.
Red Nose 56 Yankee, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact.
Red Nose 4 Charlie Alpha, approaching double descent.
Red Nose for Charlie Alpha, descent to flight level 260.
Descent to flight level 260, Red Nose 4 Charlie Alpha.
I did get a request for RTIP, I can only set it in, so I need to text him or something, and that takes too much time. Hier war. Das habe ich vergessen, wenn der bei mir ist.
Maastricht Radar, good evening, Beeline 2294
Coordination
at
request.
flight level 380. Next waypoint is Hotel Lima Zulu.
Beeline 2294, there you are, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact.
Maastricht Radar, Scandinavian 49 Mike, flight level 350.
Scandinavian 49 Mike, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact, climb to flight level 380.
Climbing flight level 380, Scandinavian 49 Mike.
Lufthansa 190, report indicated airspeed.
Say again for Lufthansa 190.
Lufthansa 190, report indicated airspeed and knots.
.737.
in knots. Your indicated airspeed in knots. Do you have it?
Okay. Coordination
290, Lufthansa 190.
So 190, reduce speed 270.
Reduce speed 270, Lufthansa 190.
Scandinavian 22, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865.
127.865, yes, Scandinavian 22.
Red Nose 4, Charlie Alpha, contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375.
Refused.
134.375, Red Nose 4, Charlie Alpha, thank you, bye-bye.
Welchen X-Ray Whiskey Point wolltest du? Need to concentrate a little bit. So it's more than I thought. Lufthansa 190, descent to flight level 260.
Descent flight level 260, Lufthansa 190.
Coordination refused. Coordination accepted.
Lufthansa 190, contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375. Vorbei.
134.375, goodbye, Lufthansa 190.
Yeah, don't want to do something wrong, that's why. What's that? Yangtze River. Yangtze is China River, isn't it? Yangtze. Yeah, I think that's in China.
Maastricht, hello, the Airchild 73 Whiskey, inbound X-ray Whiskey 143, level 340.
Airchild 73 Whiskey, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Okay, yep. Now I'm on my normal flow again. And like that, you see the normal traffic flow in Maastricht here. So there, this is usual traffic. Scandinavia to Western Europe to Scandinavia.
Maastricht Control.
Two big highways.
Copenhagen and Yangtze River 84 Golf with you, flight level 360 inbound on a direct to Kegab.
Yangtze River 84 Golf, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. Toni, Dankeschön. For the month. Many things. It's me. It's a me, Stony. Very nice. Thank you. Need to pee. Scandinavian 43, Mike, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865.
Scandinavian 43, Mike.
Trying to clean up here, so I get 1 minute. That's all I got.
Good evening, easy 3761 Federal 350, direct to Ripsaw.
Easy 3761, Maastricht Radar, Radar Contact. So anyone to Amsterdam? Yeah, but not that fast. Okay, away for 1 minute. All stations away for 1 minute. All stations, Maastricht Radar Center. Okay, hopefully nothing happened.
Coordination request.
Maastricht, hello, Finnair 2 Papa Golf, if you fly level 400.
Finnair 2 Papa Golf, Maastricht Radar contact. Scandinavian 187, proceed direct core, Kilo Oscar Romeo.
Proceed direct Kilo Oscar Romeo, Scandinavian 187.
Coordination accepted.
Scandinavian 72 Mike, proceed direct Kilo Oscar Romeo.
Direct Kilo Oscar Romeo, Scandinavian 72 Mike.
Beeline 2294, monitor advisory 122.8, bye bye.
Unicom, Beeline 2294, thank you.
So Hannover, okay. It's a steep descent again. This is way too high. So it's EDECO, yeah, that's a cache at flight level 130, but not 330 like 30 miles. It's to descend to 250, roughly this area. So they get some time to descend them into Hannover. Yeah, otherwise it's not working. Unless you do a barrel roll and then just push yourself down. But nice. Someone flying to Hanover. Really like it. Such a great airport, but it's totally underrepresented represented on Vatsim. The big airport has more capacity than Hamburg. A lot of cargo traffic, a lot of tourism. But yeah, I don't know. People don't like to fly to Hanover.
Maastricht, hello. FedEx 5187, flight level 2704310, inbound to
EDX 5187, Maastricht Radar contact. And a lot of Christoph 86, yeah. Chief of Training of Hanover is in my chat as well. Scandinavian 187 contact, Copenhagen control 127.865, bye-bye.
127.865, Scandinavian 187, bye-bye.
Hello everyone from Burkina Faso, nice, Air Burkina, hi. Thanks for your videos, thanks for watching. We will try to get controllers online after the summer sleep. Yeah, sure that. That's mostly the problem, but yeah, we need to teach our controllers that they need to be online to get traffic. Only the big locations, yeah, are the famous ones, so people are flying there anyway. Airchild 73 Whiskey, descent to flight level 250.
Descent level 250, Airchild 73 Whiskey.
Red Nose 123, contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375, bye-bye.
34.375, bye-bye.
Coordination request.
We've got 2 Tower 20s to approach and 1 ground only in preparation. Yeah. That sounds like good stuff. Iberia. I don't see him. There he is. Iberia 8 Zulu Charlie, Maastricht Radar contact. That was a little bit out of my view. You're in a nice controller, thank you. Yeah. I try to be. This is a persona, you know? Being on camera, you're usually nice. Being a mentor with a trainee, I'm not nice. So, straight to Dalsa, Tutlo, whatever. He's descending. Looking in front of it. Is there anything conflicting? No. In that case, I can send him to the lower airspace controller. Airchild 73 Whiskey, contact Bremen Radar 125.855.
Bremen 125.855, Airchild 73 Whiskey. Danke, gute Nacht.
Wow, already descending 340. Wondering, or does he have it in the flight plan? Let's see. Oh, not really. But he needs to descend at Domek. That's down here. So 340. Yeah, makes sense. I'm not sure about that. Would have to look into the lower for that. But it's, yeah, it's Unicom anyway.
Bremen Radar, good evening. Beeline 178 Golf, flight level 370, inbound Megar.
Beeline 178 Golf, Maastricht Radar, radar contact.
Easy 3761, request descent.
Easy 3761, descent to flight level 250.
Descent to flight level 250, 3761.
Nice. That's our usual rule of thumb. Closely behind the German border, you do the descent to Hamburg. So, perfect. Looks like he had the same descent planning as me. FedEx 1587, descent to flight level 250.
Descent flight level 250, FedEx 5187.
Yangtze River 84 Golf, descent to flight level 340.
340 for Yangtze River 84 Golf.
FedEx 5187, contact Bremen Radar 125.855, bye-bye.
125.855, schönen Abend dir noch, FedEx 5187.
Not sure where he is flying to. He wants to fly to Belgium, but he's flying to Copenhagen. Maybe he's turning back. That might be possible that it's a diversion back to Hamburg. Yeah, look at that. Quite some traffic. And of course I will do Hamburg events again. So starting next week, our Thursday Hamburg event starts again. But for now, next date is Sunday. This Sunday, 12 Zulu. We're doing VFR flight in Glasgow into the Scottish Highlands to the north. So if you'd like to join or watch, save the date. Now Sunday at 12 Zulu. There's a link to my Discord down in the description. The flight planning is not up yet. I will try to do that after the stream or tomorrow morning. So yeah, feel free to join our community if you like.
Hello, this is Nordic 1 Golf Papa with you, flight level 350, inbound Border, CBLCO.
First, Easy 3761, contact Bremen Radar 125.855 vorbei.
125.855, 3761.
Nordic 1 Golf Papa, Maastricht Radar identified. Yeah, there was already a direct problem again.
Mike, requesting descent.
Scandinavia 49 Mike, descent to flight level 260.
Flight level 260, Scandinavia 49 Mike.
Scandinavian 72 Mike, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865.
Copenhagen 127.865, Scandinavian 72 Mike, good day.
Yangtze River 84 Golf, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Over to Unicom 122.8, Yangtze River 84 Golf.
Always everything at the same time, and then it's 10 minutes, nothing to do. Red Nose 56 Yankee, contact Amsterdam Radar 134.375.
Amsterdam Radar 134.375, Red Nose 56 Yankee, thank you very much.
But yeah, I guess I got back again. Oh, Tom, thanks for posting. Yes, that's the invite link. Isn't there should be a link on Twitch as well. Directly below the stream. Or is it not showing? I don't know. Maybe you need to go into the profile or something. That's a lot more convenient. Yeah. Exclamation mark Discord. The bot is not working anymore. I didn't get it back online, I guess. Didn't survive. Sending him a CBDLC message. ATC service terminated by... Yep. What do we have? Hamburg. He needs to descend 230. And didn't start yet. Zurich. Also Hamburg. And Hamburg. Oh, some traffic for Timo. If they descend in a good rate, they're usually not coming into my sector. The lower is to dive below me to Hamburg. Yeah, he's still diverting back. Still has Brussels in his flight plan. It's just nice if you get as a controller, if someone is flying back to an airport or divert, updating the flight plan helps a lot because the prediction still thinks it's flying to Belgium, so it's predicting they are coming to me.
Maastricht Radar, good evening. Lufthansa 526 at flight level 370.
Lufthansa 526, Maastricht Radar, radar contact. And yeah, CBDLC is working better than expected today. It's not that fast, but it's right now it's still reliable. It's nice to send off people via the free text chat ATC terminated, because if they, when they accept it or yeah, reply with an okay. My system is automatically ending the CBDLC and even dropping the tag. So no work for me. This happens as well, and I don't know what happened there. CBDLC whatever that means really, but the function of it is CBDLC was ended by the pilot somehow, so the system handoff or shake hand or whatever this is called didn't work. And now he's not on CBDLC. And usually the pilot doesn't recognize it anyway. I don't know. Yeah, aborted maybe. Yeah, but why would he abort it when he requested the login? I don't know. So it happens sometimes even more. Then the pilot tries again. I accept it, and then it gets aborted again. So there might be some internal errors in the loop or whatever. Always checking if they need to descend, maybe if they're flying to Copenhagen. This is usually the spot where I need to descend them to 280 in these 30 miles. So that's why you always see me like the tag here. Okay, checking. Okay, it's not. Better safe than sorry. It's half of the time it's scanning on center. You're always scanning because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and when you reach the 5th one, you already forgot if the first one is valid because something changed again. So in this case, you're always scanning. And if you have enough time, your scans get even more out. Probably on the second screen or something, and you scan the targets outside which are concerned for you, just to get a little bit of pre-planning. So these two are flying to Hamburg. Yeah, of course, no worries about that. They will get a little bit closer, but nothing to worry about. I might send him direct to Ripse now as well. But yeah, so these are way too high. This is too high as well. Maybe I do get the handoff now again because they're always too high. Look at that, 4,000 feet too high at the border. This only works with rates. You need to tell the pilot because they want to do a continuous descent, which gives them like 50 miles more than we really use. So this is not working out if you just press your autopilot. A little bit of situation awareness. So actually he needs to descend with 2,000 feet or even more per minute. It's 30 miles, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, he could reach that with the normal radar. But at least 1,500 or 2,000. Look at that. If they're descending. Space 2 Yankee Bravo Maastricht Radar contact. Beeline 178 Golf, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865. Bye-bye.
127.865, Beeline 178 Golf. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
That's the problem. You give a descent. Descent to flight level 230, and then you see 700 feet to 1,000 feet. That's the early descent in an Airbus, for example. Is this an Airbus? No, an MDA-2. That's an earlier descent if it's not on your profile, because your profile is way longer than we need them to.
Hello, Condor 1 Kilo Lima with you, flight level 330.
Yeah, Condor 1 Kilo Lima, Maastricht Radar contact. Ryanair 1 Quebec, Ryanair 1 Quebec Bravo, Maastricht Radar contact. Finnair 2 Papa Golf, contact Amsterdam Radar 134, decimal 375, bye-bye.
134, 375, Finnair 2 Papa Golf, bye-bye.
So yeah, I guess this one will dive above it because he's not descending. Sometimes you really have to say the rate of descent and then 2,000 feet or even more. Iberia 8 Zulu Charlie, proceed direct Kilo Oscar Romeo.
Proceed direct Kilo Oscar Romeo, Iberia 0 Charlie.
Lepa, 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 lepa. Lower Europe, España, Palma de Mallorca. That's how I remember these ICAO codes. When do you say identified versus radar contact? Whatever you want. It's interchangeable actually. On Bremen radar, it's mostly identified in the German airspace. Maastricht Radar usually says radar contact. It's actually the same. It's a confirmation that I can, that I do have on you on my radar and that I got your position with your actual call sign aligned with my radar scape. So radar target is confirmed. The problem on Vatsim sometimes is saying identified. They think they need to press the identify button, the ident, which blinks and doesn't ident actually. That's like an echo ping in a submarine. So on Maastricht, I usually say radar contact. Very rare to see France fully staffed. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, usually there's no one online there. Or maybe in Paris, an approach or in tower or something. And Nice. So Nizza, Nice usually is online, which is pretty cool. Oh, so Amsterdam went offline. Didn't expect that. But yeah, pretty cool. Mazzera, maybe for the context, a couple of years ago, the French division of Vatsim actually died. It was not staffed. There was no staff anymore. There were no organization anymore. And they rebuilt. And yeah, that's something, I mean, some divisions are older than Vatsim because there was a network before Vatsim. So just think about it. They need to build up again, completely new. So for maybe 3 years, 2 years, they're trying to build up everything again, and I think it looks good. So if you don't know that context, you usually think, I mean, France, that's one of the biggest countries in Europe. It's prominent, has a lot of traffic usually. Yeah, that's why. Why is the Condor that fast? A320 with 550 knots? Is that even possible? Condor 1 Kilo Lima, descent to flight level 290.
Flight level 290, Condor 1 Kilo Lima.
And Condor 1 Kilo Lima, reduce speed, Mach decimal 77.
Speed Mach decimal 77, Condor 1 Kilo Lima.
An Airbus A320, I don't think it's possible to fly that with Mach decimal 901. No. Sim rate? Maybe. Let's see if he can speed down. If he's now reducing the speed to Mach 0.77, then it was his real speed. Yeah, he's slowing down. Mr. Zodiac, see you on Sunday. Yeah, see you. Bye. Nice evening. Getting hungry. Oh, it's 10 minutes before 10. Okay. Still so fast. Too slow for sim rate, yeah. Too fast for real weather. Not sure about that. Yes, I know, Luis. I know. That's why I was wondering. Maybe he's flying, I don't know, an A350 or anything else and just looked in wrongly. Condor 1 Kilo Lima, confirm you are using, your sim rate is on normal speed. You look very fast.
Yeah, I'm on normal speed. Actually, there's a 80 knot tailwind with me, so Condor 1 Kilo Lima.
The problem is an A320 is not able to fly Mach 0.901, so we're wondering about that.
So might be a problem with the weather engine, I suppose.
Roger. Lufthansa 5260, sent to flight level 250.
Descend flight level 250, Lufthansa 5260.
Condor 1 Kilo Lima, descend to flight level 260 and reduce to minimum clean speed.
To minimum clean speed and 260 Condor 1 Kilo Lima.
Beide jeweils. Nein, aber es kommen jetzt gleich noch zwei Flieger. Condor 1 Kilo Lima im Westen. Roger, der scheint Weather or Sim Problems zu haben, der ist zu schnell. Ich habe dem jetzt Minimum Clean Speed gegeben. Nordic 1 Golf, Papa, contact Copenhagen Control 126.055. That's again another frequency. Iberia 8 Zulu Charlie, contact Copenhagen Control 127.865.
Copenhagen 17865 for Iberia 8 Zulu Charlie. Thank you, sir. Good evening.
Lufthansa 526, contact Bremen Radar 125.855, vorbei.
125.855, bye.
Nö, passt.
Good night. Good day. Remote flying to Lima, which is at flight route 360 inbound Qdao.
Zulu is always red nose. Try to remember that. Red nose 902 Lima, Maastricht Radar, Radar contact. Condor 1 Kilo Lima, contact Bremen Radar 125.855, vorbei. There should be 20 knots tailwind, here's 80, yeah, happens. Condor 1 Kilo Lima, contact Bremen Radar 125.855.
25.855, Condor 1 Kilo Lima, bye-bye.
At least he apologized and said that it might be a problem with his weather engine. I mean, that's perfect awareness, huh? Isn't it? Because you, in your simulator, you don't recognize that. So I asked him about the sim rate. He was pretty confident that's not a problem with the sim rate. So other than that, you don't realize your speed if you just look at the stuff in relation to all the other aircraft. But now it works out because I got him on minimum clean speed, which should be a lot less than 400 knots. But now he's relatively okay-ish to the other airplanes. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. NAA is Norwegian Air Argentina. Yeah, I don't know. And you have Red Nose, then you have Nordic, then you have some disease all signs there, then you had some intermediate. Ah, die sehe ich halt gar nicht direkt mehr als Marseille. Ja, ich bin aber jetzt gleich so langsam raus. Ist ja, Heide macht ja nur Lob.
Maastricht Radar, guten Abend, Lufthansa 2456, climbing to flight level 410.
Is he sitting at I don't know where, in an empty room or on the bathroom? Lufthansa 2456, Maastricht Radar contact, climb to flight level 410.
Climbing to flight level 410, Lufthansa 2456.
Norwegian Air Argentina, never heard of that. Yeah, I don't know where that come from. I guess there's some money laundry there or any, I don't know. Or someone with a lot of money is a fan of South America from Norway. I don't know. There must be something behind that.
902 Mike, Flight 370, correction 380.
Red Nose 902 Mike, Maastricht Radar contact. Okay, so they're different routes. Red Nose 902 Lima, what's the next waypoint you're flying?
Inbound medel.
Nordic 902 Lima, roger.
Nordic for Hotel Uniform, good evening.
Nordic 4 Hotel Uniform, Maastricht Radar contact. Nordic, no, Red Nose 9, no, Nordic, right? Oh, sorry. Red Nose 902 Mike, proceed direct Mevel.
Proceed direct Mevel, Red Nose 902 Mike.
And I will let him by the normal route. Nordic 4 Hotel Uniform, what's the next waypoint you're flying to?
We have choose it.
Thank you. For separation and sequencing, please stay on your route.
We're 7 at Nordic 4 Hotel Uniform.
Right now, 1 Quebec Bravo, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye. Swiss 2 Yankee Bravo, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
Ringtone, disconnect Delta Yankee Bravo, thank you for the good traffic.
So yeah, actually it's 10 o'clock, so that's the 3 hours of prime time controlling. You see it's getting a lot less traffic now, and yeah, 3 hours is more than enough. I call it a day. It was fun again. Oh, lange o'clock, yeah, for sure, but I was already online at 7 o'clock in the evening. And yeah, during the week, you see, it's not that much traffic here. So, have fun, have a nice evening, see you soon, and hopefully on Sunday. If you like, join my Discord. A lot of people from the chat are there as well. And yeah, hopefully see you Sunday at 12 Zulu. Bye-bye. If I find the end screen, not pause screen. There it is. My coffee mark. Bye.